USA Monde.
Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to Sunday Talk, episode number 16. As always, I'm going to answer some of the questions you guys send me during the week, and some of them are from last week, so I didn't have a chance to answer all of them. So I'm going to, trying to answer a few of them today, and for sure I'm going to answer those questions individually on YouTube so you guys can get the reply. Okay, so let's start it. Don't waste time here. We don't gonna waste time here. Just gonna start it right now. Okay, the first one gonna come from Matthew Obayabona. God bless you, my dear brother. How long is I-130 petition timeline as of now? Well, guys, I've been getting this question a lot. People be asking me how long will it take, the I-130 petition will it take, and all that. To be honest with you, even whatever USCIS or NVC put on their website, I don't think they go by those time frame as we're speaking. Okay, things changing. A lot of people are sending their I-130 petition, so the time frame is the time frame basically varies. Okay, I would say like that, it varies. It's not the same. I won't say that okay the time frame is gonna be 3 months, 6 months, but I can give you like a roughly the estimate. It's gonna be the estimate. It cannot be exactly the exact time frame. So to answer your question, if you're a green card holder and petition for your relative, or you file I-130 petition, it might take roughly 3 to 5 years. Okay, roughly 3 to 5 years in order for your relative to come to United States of America. It can be sooner, I don't know, but I know for sure now it can take up to 3 to 5 years in order for your relative to come to United States of America. So if you file as a U.S. citizen, it can take, I would say, up to 2 years in order for your relative to come to United States of America. And only that, all those depends on if NVC require additional document, or if you submit the right document. And because if you submit the right document, guess what, NVC won't contact you again to resubmit the document, or something is missing. So all those missing documents, delaying the whole process. So if you send everything, and NVC or USCIS review your application and there is no missing document, it will be during the time frame will be in those gap. Like I say, green card holder up to 5 years, and a US citizen up to 2 years. Okay, so that's what it is. It's hard to tell you exactly the exact time frame as now. Things is changing every time. So, and then let's move to another one here. This one is coming from Malik Kashif. Hey, our I-130 approve. I have a question for you. My wife made 12,000 in last year, 2018. She's a Uber driver and studying about dogs. And this year she earned 1,800 every month until now. Is that good for affidavit support? Well, in order for you to know if whatever you're making, your income is good enough to sponsor an intended immigrant, it's just you just go to the website and verify yourself. Okay, go to Google and then tap on federal poverty guideline. Okay, you type federal poverty guideline, you will see the website on that. Let me double check that for you quick. Okay, that way I can tell you exactly how the website gonna look like. So federal poverty guideline, I think I have it here. So the website is gonna be https slash aspe.hhs.gov. I'm gonna do my best to put the website somewhere on the screen. Okay, so you guys can check it out. So when you go to that website, you can you can see from whatever you're making is good enough to sponsor the intended immigrant. So whatever is on that website, you have to make at least 125% of that amount. And also it's based on the household size. So if you have your household size like 2, the amount is going to be different. Your household size is 3, the amount is going to be different. But your income is going to be 125% of that amount on the website. If you are not in the military, if you are in the military, it's going to be 100% of that on federal poverty guideline. Okay, that's how you know if the money you're making is good enough. Okay, all right, let's move to another one quick. So this one is coming from Melvi Joy Umul. A USA month. After I-797, the next step is I need to file I-485, right? Again, how long do I need to wait until my I-485 is approved? Thanks for the reply, sir. It helps a lot. So basically, I think this is a case where the intended immigrants already live in the United States of America. You know that once the I-130 petition is approved, you have to adjust or the intended immigrant has to adjust his or her status to become a permanent resident here in the United States of America. Now, for this question, the person asked me how long they're gonna wait until the I-485 is approved. Again, it's different. It varies. Okay, it can be 6 months. It can be a year. All depend on if USCIS has all the required document, and also it will depend on how many people are applying for adjustment of status. So if USCIS has a lot of application to process, it will delay the whole process for everybody. Okay, so it's hard for me to tell exactly how long it will take for I-485 to be approved. It can take 6 months. It can take a year. All you gotta do is to provide all the documents that are needed, all the required document, and wait. Okay, just wait. Be patient. I know it's kind of frustrating. It's easy to say to wait. Being it's easy for me to say that, but you the one who filed the petition or who's waiting for that green card, you will be kind of frustrated and impatient. I got that. I've been there. I went through that too. But the truth is, you have to be patient until you get your green card. Once you provide all the required document, okay. So the same persons asked another question, which is important. The same person I said the one I just did, Melvi Joy Umul. He said, "Are you SM on high? I just received my I-797C, which is a notice of application." Okay, and then I just want to ask how long did you wait for I-797 letter after receiving your, I-797C. So I made a video about this before. People kind of confused about I-797C and I-797. So I-797C is a notice of application. Once you submit your application to USCIS, you submit your I-130 petition or I-130 application to USCIS. Once USCIS receive it, they will send you a letter called I-797C, which is a notice of application. And then once they review all your application and then they approve the application, once your I-130 petition is approved, you will receive an I-797, which is approval letter, and then from there your case will move to NVC, National Visa Center. So her question is how long will it take by the time you receive your first letter, which is a notice of application, to your next letter, which is gonna be approval letter. It all depend on if you send all the required document, if USCIS is not asking for additional document, if only few people apply for petition. I wanted a petition at that time, so it's all depend. But roughly, it might take up to 6 months, in order for your application to be approved. Okay. Okay, let's move to another one. This one is coming from a guy called Mardoshe Bwanga. Hello, John. I'm driving to Canada with my friends for 3 days. I have a travel document and no green card. What kind of visa I need to enter Canada? So, as somebody who is not a permanent resident here in the United States of America, and you will travel, maybe you are asylum or you are a refugee, and you want to travel to Canada, you're gonna need a visitor visa, and that's what you need. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's, yeah. I did my research. That's what you need. But if some of you guys watching me right now, you know something different than what I'm gonna say, just let us know. But as a travel document holder or somebody who is traveling with a travel document, you will need a visa, a visitor visa to go to Canada. But if you are a permanent resident or you are a U.S. citizen, it's different. You know, you only need a what they call ETA, which is electronic travel authorization to enter United States or to enter Canada. Okay, but if you're a green card holder, you don't need a visa to go to Canada. You can apply for ETA. As just as a U.S. citizen. Okay, so in your situation, you're gonna need a visitor visa to travel to Canada. Okay, just go to their website to Canada website. Check on visitor visa. You see what kind of requirement document what kind of required documents you will need to apply for your visitor visa. Okay, let's move and see if I can add more. So this one is coming from Harry Bascota. A lot of people on this question. A lot of people ask me this question. Here's the question. Hello, sir. I filed immigration visa application for my spouse, and I have multiple mistakes on DS-260 and case still in NVC. What should I do to correct that form? Every important information is missing. Well, for some of you guys who don't know what DS-260 is the immigrant application form. Okay, if you petition for a relative, then once you pay the fees, after the I-130 petition is approved, you have to start filling this form out. And this guy say he made a lot of mistake on the form, so he want to know how he can correct those mistakes. I'm assuming he already submitted the form. So in this case, if you submit the form with the mistake, or I know that when NVC notice that, they will contact you and let you know how to correct those mistakes. But if it's not a big mistake, that won't be a problem. I think you still can take a correct document to the interview to prove that whatever you put on the form was a mistake. But if you're in this situation, it's better to call NVC and let them know that you made a mistake on your application, and then they will tell you exactly what to do, to correct those mistakes. But I'm sure they're gonna, either reopen or help you reopen your case so you can correct the DS-260 form, correct all those information you miss on the form. Okay. So let me add one more question. This one is coming from Victoria Pangai Bali. So my gross income is 14,000. Is not enough then? I think what she's trying to ask if 14,000 is enough to sponsor an attending immigrant. Going back to the same answer I gave to one of the viewer who asked a question about income and stuff like that. The only way you can check and see if your income is good enough to sponsor the intended immigrant is to go to that website I mentioned, the aspe.hhs.gov public guidelines. You will see the information, or you can just Google it, federal public guideline. You will see that link. You click on it, you will see exactly how much you need to sponsor your intended immigrant. Or you will know for sure if your income is good, is enough to sponsor the intended immigrant. So that's how you do. Okay, so as always, I'm not gonna keep you here for so long. You guys have stuff to do. I have stuff to do as well. I wish you guys great Sunday, and then good week ahead of you. May God bless you, and I'll talk to you guys next Sunday. Bye bye.
USA Monde.